I can show you the world, and some disturbing sexual jokes that were hidden in Disney movies. Disney films, they're funny, they teach life lessons, and they're good, wholesome, PG-rated fun. Or are they? Well, as it turns out, if you take a close look at the movies that you love, whether they're from your childhood or even from this past year, you might just find a few not so appropriate jokes. Now, granted, these jokes go over most children's heads, but if you're an adult, you probably picked up on them. And if you didn't, well, you're about to. Get ready to be shocked at the sheer dirtiness of the writers' minds of some of your favorite Disney movies. So, without further ado, here they are. 10 dirty jokes hidden inside Disney movies. Number 1 is the Cars 2 Lemon Party. Oh God. We start this list with arguably one of the most disturbing sexual references in a Disney movie. In Disney's Cars 2. In the movie, the antagonists are the Lemons, broken down, unwanted cars led by the evil Professor Zundap. The Lemons have a small victory and feel that their plans are working perfectly, so they throw themselves a party. A lemon party. Now, for those of you that don't know the internet's version of what a lemon party is, how do I describe this? It's a single image of 3 elderly men who really enjoy each other's company. It's considered one of the unholy trinities of the internet and is no stranger to Hollywood's jokes, with even A-list celebrities telling people to check out their website that is really just the image of a lemon party. Thanks, Disney, visual nightmare achieved! Number 2 is a walking joke in Toy Story. Released on November 22nd, 1995, Toy Story has the honor of being the first fully computer-animated feature film ever made. Centered around toys that come alive once alone, the film features their adventures after getting lost and trying to make their way back to their homeowner. In one scene, the 2 main characters, Buzz Lightyear and Woody, encounter the disfigured and terrifying toy creations of a sadistic kid named Sid Phillips. Now that you already know, but what you likely never noticed is that one of these creations seems to be the subject of Sid's immature humor, since it's comprised solely of a fishing reel and a hook with a pair of bare Barbie legs attached to it. In other words, it's a walking metaphor for a lady of the night, aka a hooker. Wah wah, well done, Disney! Yeah, you're clever. Disturbing minds behind these writers, I'm telling you. Dirty. Number 3 is Han's foot size in Frozen. Disney's Frozen, released on November 27th, 2013, finds Princess Anna on her journey to find and convince her sister Elsa to return to their kingdom despite Elsa's uncontrollable magic powers over ice and cold. On Anna's journey, she meets a young ice worker named Kristoff. The pair talk about Anna's recent engagement to Prince Hans, who she had just met that day. So Kristoff challenges her to recall things about the prince, like his last name, or his favorite food, his best friend's name, or, of course, his foot size. Now, seems pretty innocent, except that, Anna invents answers for everything except his foot size, to which she replies, foot size doesn't matter. Which, of course, is a clever reference to the myth about the correlation between a man's foot size and the size of his junk. Oh, Disney, you getting nasty with those references, girl. Number 4 is Miss Potato Head's mouth in Toy Story 3. Toy Story 3, released on June 18th, 2010, is the heartwarming 3rd installment of the series, this time following the sentient toys as they are accidentally donated to a daycare for young children. There, the toys meet the film's main villain Lotso, a big pink teddy bear who's the leader of the daycare toys. Now, at one point, Miss Potato Head begins giving Lotso a verbal lashing due to his attitude and actions when he abruptly silences her by pulling out her mouthpiece. Seemingly harmless, except that Mr. Potato Head angrily announces, "No one takes my wife's mouth except me." A very tongue-in-cheek metaphor for an action that involves 2 adults, Just gonna leave it at that. Number 5 is the gay joke in Inside Out. Inside Out, released on June 19th, 2015, follows the inner workings of a young girl's mind as her 5 main emotions deal with difficult situations in her life. For example, like moving across the country and attending a new school. Well, during a scene at night, Fear, one of the emotions, hears a noise and quickly assumes he's hearing a bear. Another emotion named Disgust replies, "There are no bears in San Francisco," and Anger claims that he saw a really hairy guy and that he looked like a bear. Now, let me explain that to you. San Francisco is world famous for its gay community, and a bear is a slang word used for the community for a large, hairy gay man. Yeah, a lot of these are very subtle, but a lot of them aren't. This one pretty much wasn't. It's very obvious. I'm never doing that again. Number 6 is Groupies Flash in Cars. Released on June 9th, 2006, Cars was a huge hit with audiences. Lightning McQueen, the protagonist in the film, is a super famous race car in the midst of his prime. During a scene which he poses for a large crowd of fans and photographers, 2 younger female race cars come to the front of the crowd and flash their high beams at McQueen. Think about that. In case you didn't get it, in a more adult context, the 2 adoring female fans represent McQueen's groupies, and the act of throwing their high beams would, of course, be their way of, flashing him. Oh, Disney. Well, at least they never made an up the tailpipe joke. Number 7 is Skunk Love in Bambi. Released in theaters on July 24th all the way back in 1945, Bambi is the story of a white-tailed deer who is heir to his father's title of Great Prince of the Forest. During Bambi's travels, he meets and befriends a skunk who he names Flower. Further on in their adventures, Flower happens to meet a female skunk named Bluebell who gives him a kiss. Aw, isn't that cute? Everything's lovely and nothing's wrong at all and nothing's dirty at all. Flower's body, immediately after being kissed, turns pink from his head to his tail, then he goes stiff as a board, falling over backwards. He turns pink, gets stiff, and goes like this. Think about it. It's a boner joke, okay? Boner joke all the way back in 1945. The skunk turned into a boner. Now you know. Childhood ruined. You're welcome. Number 8 is A Naked Woman in The Rescuers. Released on June 19th, 1977, The Rescuers is a tale of 2 mice who are part of a global rescue aid society that track down and save victims of abduction. Just 3 days after the movie's second VHS release on January 5th, 1999, Disney had to recall 3.4 million units, citing that there was questionable content hidden within just 2 frames out of the film's total 110,000 plus frames. What were these 2 frames? Well, the content that, of course, sparked the controversy turned out to be a small image of a topless woman in a window the pair of mice passed by. Disney declined to state who was responsible for placing the image there, but the videotapes were re-released in March of 1999 with the topless lady removed. Have you lost faith in Disney yet? Yes, yes. Next time you watch a Disney movie, you're gonna be not so much watching for the plot, but watching for the dirty jokes that are inevitably to be implanted inside of it. Number 9 is Pitching a Tent in The Emperor's New Groove. During a scene in the Disney tale The Emperor's New Groove, released on December 15th, 2000, a large and burly character named Kronk lies down for a night's sleep in the jungle. And although he sleeps soundly, Kronk's body and muscles are so large and exaggerated that the tent that he uses is much too small to cover him. Kids will of course find humor in the pitiful size of the tent, but adults may notice that the tent has been set up directly over Kronk's crotch, clearly referencing the well-known erection joke, pitching a tent. These jokes, man. These jokes, have they ruined you yet? No? Okay, well, there's one more to go, so get ready. And number 10 is Aladdin and Jasmine's Earthquake. In the movie Aladdin and the King of Thieves, while a stampede of elephants crashes Aladdin and Jasmine's wedding, the genie, who is voiced by the late and amazingly talented Robin Williams, comments on the suddenly shaking ground saying, "I thought the earth wasn't supposed to move until the honeymoon." This is of course a very deliberate reference to the pair of them having sex in the honeymoon. But believe it or not, that's not even the only dirty Aladdin reference that exists. In the original Aladdin movie, when our hero is on Jasmine's balcony trying to fend off Raja the tiger, you can actually hear him whisper, "Take off your clothes." Yes, this exists and you can find it. It's on YouTube right now. I suggest you look it up. Or don't. And that's all for this video, guys. If you got something out of it and it didn't destroy your childhood too much, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can catch my next video, and I will see you next time with a less childhood destroying video. I love you guys. Peace.